Hi Leo, this is your reading with me for the 31st to the 6th of February. We're going to see what's coming through for your reading and what messages I can give to you. Okay, so I've got a bunch of different cards here. Before I start, I just wanted to mention that if you would like to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below, as I do giveaways every single month. If you would like to purchase any personal services, any readings, items, intention items by the way, which thousands of people have seen results with, check out my website shopmoonlightguidance.com. Everything is also linked down below for your convenience, and you can check out the review section at the bottom of my website for the intention items. They're really special, they're handmade, and they are meditated with, but they're also for different intention categories in your life. And there's bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, candles, sage bundles. Oh my gosh, there's so many items, you know, pouches you can put under your purse and things like that. Under your pillow or in your purse, or like, you know, carry them with you. Okay, so Leo, let's begin. Also, my battery is running out, so I just need to grab the charger. This is such a... I just realised, I was like, oh, okay, right, let me just get these cards out, and then you can look at them whilst I just quickly grab the charger. So, for the week, we have... These are a little bit difficult to shuffle sometimes, so... Hey, what happened here? That's so funny. These are actually the cards I am going to use, the tarot cards, but that's so strange. You're the King of Pentacles there. Okay. Alright, so let me just put these cards down. Okay, and then I'm going to explain things. I think this is really, really interesting. There's definitely a nice energy coming through in regards to what I'm seeing for you this week, and it seems like there's a lot of progress and potential for opportunities. Woohoo! Love that. Okay, so I'm just going to plug this in. I don't even know how I'm going to do this. Okay, so childhood memories. This is interesting. I feel like so many of you are going to get triggered by things of your childhood. Now, if you had a difficult childhood, I think that there's also this interesting sense of more what's the word? There's a sense here of just more joy and more fulfillment in terms of feeling like, you know what, I'm not going to let that define me. I can do so much more now than I was able to before. For those of you that had a good childhood, of course, there are some good memories that come out of it, but then you're also realizing that today is really what stands, and today is making you feel so much better and stronger. If you saw that flash, by the way, where the screen went black, don't worry, that isn't something to do with the device. It's actually to do with the lighting. When someone else turns off a light in another room, it flashes this one. It just happens. But the main thing here is it's interesting. There's lots of childhood memories. I also see as well that some of you might be searching different opportunities here. We see here discovery periods. So you might be looking online. You might be thinking to yourself, I wonder who else is out there for me. I wonder if there's other friends that I can make, other people that I can socialize with, whether there's other opportunities for work and career. Maybe there is more out there for me. There's really a sense here of realizing that you're larger than what you perhaps put yourself in a box of, if does that make sense? You know how sometimes you just feel like, I belong in this place and this is my place, and then you realize, oh my gosh, there's so much more I could do. There's a sense here of real discovery. I see a lot of research. I see you guys also doing just so much in regards to going on different websites, doing lots of research, watching lots of videos. And some of you might even be looking for a new home, a new car. Like, this is what I mean. There's a lot of research and there's a lot of Google searches, okay? And just searching in general as well. You might be searching for different locations and places that you want to eat at, or new locations in terms of where you want to go, right? So that's what I see here with Play More. You might be thinking of taking a vacation, and so you're Googling places that you'd like to go to, or looking for places in catalogs and things like that. So that's what I'm seeing there. I think this is really, really exciting. Yeah, so Play More here suggests that, you know, you're definitely doing a lot of research in regards to the play aspect of life as well. That's really exciting. Very, very exciting. And some of you might even be going through old pictures of when you were younger and things like that during this week as well. Now, for those of you also dating, what I just got a glimpse of is that you might be sharing like pictures of when you were younger with somebody else. Like, that's another thing that I just picked up on, so that's really interesting. Okay, one more. Oh, sorry about that. Like really loud. Okay. So we have got here, I need money. Now, isn't that interesting that it's next to the King of Pentacles? And this is interesting because some of you may feel like, you know, in order to do certain things, you feel like you need more money, or that you need to, you know, do a little bit more. But then you also think to yourself as well, I do need my time to play and not just work. And so I just see here that it's really about the balance that brings you so much more stability. So don't feel like you have to overdo it. You can also do things where you are working hard, but you're also not, you know, doing so much to the point where then you can't, what's the word? Okay, so basically, you know, when some people just keep going, that can lead them to burnout, to the point where then they just cannot work, let's say, and they just don't have the energy nor the motivation. Burnout is quite heavy, and it's obviously not nice. However, if you do things in a way where you do it slowly and steadily and you know your limit, then what happens is that, you know, you can do it for a long-term sustained period of time. So that's another thing as well, is doing things that are for like a good sustained period of time where you don't have to burn yourself out or feel overwhelmed and frustrated and challenged that you're doing too much. And I think that that is really, really interesting as well. So we have here, I really do need you. We have, I hope you don't hate me. And we also have, I took you for granted, I hate myself for that. So clearly someone here is feeling really, really bad. And they're also feeling like they need you a lot. What I also think is interesting is that some of you may find that you need more money, but you may also find that this person could also be asking you for some financial support, or they might even be telling you, sorry, you know what, I'm just trying to get myself together, I'm trying to focus on my finances, I need more money, so I'm trying to do that right now. And what's really interesting here is that they do feel like they need you, they do feel very close to you, and that I hope you don't hate me is because perhaps they can't do so much towards you as well. They could also have some issues to do with their childhood. Not to say that you do for definite have issues, I did mention that there's sort of two ways it goes for you, but the main thing here is for them that they will kind of explain things from their childhood. And then I took you for granted, I hate myself for that, is really an acknowledgement here of them knowing that they should be doing so much more towards you. And some of you might be even thinking to yourself, do you know what, let me just see what else is out there, which I think is very interesting. Now, this doesn't have to be from a romantic person. This could be from a co-worker, a friend, a boss, or a family member. It could also be you know, someone that you perhaps know, that you can't really, you don't really know whether they're a friend or, you know, things like that. Okay, so Leo, this is actually really big. You know why? Because I feel like so many of you are ready to hear this. And what it is really is to make sure that you do put yourself first. I think that this is absolutely crucial and absolutely key. You're realizing that this is really the sort of, well, more so this is kind of like the golden aspect, because the more you burn yourself out, the worse you're going to feel. It's not going to make you feel good, is it? So King of Pentacles is you focusing 100% on your stability and making yourself the star of the show, which is very important. Let's be very honest about that. It is very important. Repeat after me. It is important that I take care of myself. There you go, you got a King of Wands here as well. You got a lot of kings. A Page of Swords, which is about discovery. So this is that searching. You're going to spend a lot of time doing a ton of research. And we've also got here Temperance. You're being very patient, and you're also doing things in moderation. This is very important so that you don't burn yourself out. Judgment here as well goes to show you're really thinking about someone here that perhaps has not also treated you very well, and they are feeling the effects of not treating you very well. Justice is very much so about this person, well, wanting some forgiveness, and in time they will come to you. This week though, they really do realize just how badly they've treated you, and it's an emotional trigger and an emotional feeling that I really pick up on as well, which is obviously quite significant. And then we've got here the Page of Wands, which we see, and the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups is obviously very significant, because this represents here that things are coming together for you in the right way. You're heading towards this Ten of Cups. Even this week, you're heading towards it, but you're heading towards it the closer you are to yourself and the more you're doing for yourself in the context of also taking care of yourself, resting and creating that balance within yourself, and allowing those that have done you wrong to not completely cloud up your vision of things, especially if you haven't done anything wrong. You're allowing them to figure themselves out as well, rather than trying to fix them for them. Does that make sense? And then this person here is going to come to you by themselves, from what I'm seeing, which I think is fascinating. So this is your reading, Aries. Wow. Okay, so This is your reading from the 31st to the 6th of February. Of course, if you claim this reading, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. Check out the description box below for the free reading giveaway, personal services, readings, and everything else that I offer, intention items, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Alright, I also have TikTok and Instagram if anyone wants to follow me on there. Everything is linked down below. Bye!